You're my everything.
Hi neighbors, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Desiree. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the neighborhood before we get started. Today I'm going to be doing a Realtor Reacts to video to the one and only Jessica Alba's $10 million Los Angeles home. I'm a huge fan ever since Honey. Yes, I'm that generation. So I'm excited to see her home. She's very family oriented, she's very business oriented, and she's a great actress. So let's take a look. I'm assuming that because she is family oriented, most of the time you have more traditional style homes to kind of cater to families and having like the backyard and the swing set. Like that's typical traditional style, and that's what I'm assuming she's going to have. So let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
I'm Honor. I'm Haven.
And this is Hayes. Welcome to our home. Come on in.
Okay, right off the top, I'm super surprised that this home is in Los Angeles. I sell homes in Los Angeles and you don't see that much green, not that much lusciousness into a home, a backyard. It feels very like Colorado, very green, and I love the accent of the door with the green. A lot of the trendy homes in LA right now have the red door, they have the blue door, but that mint, like that hunter green door gives it kind of a hipster vibe. And again, the gray house, it's just very hipster and very modern, but like, I don't know, I like it. It feels more East Coast. It's not a traditional LA trendy home, so I'm excited to see the rest. Let's keep watching.
We moved in about 7 months ago and the house didn't look anything like this. We worked with Clement's Design, and here in the foyer, I think this is one of the biggest differences. And when we moved in, they wanted to streamline the staircase and create this like beautiful, solid architectural piece. Why don't you come on in and see the rest of the house? I just wanted to make sure that the house was, regardless of all of the beautiful materials and everything that we were going to use in the house and the colors, that it was also kid-friendly and trying to use as many natural materials as possible.
Look at this beautiful living space. Windows all the way through. A lot of windows brings a lot of light, natural light. It makes the space look larger, brighter, amazing, obviously. And as you can see, she has her curtains above all the way up to the ceilings. So even though the doors are down here, the curtains go above it to draw your eyes up. And again, just light coming in. Windows, you see nothing but green past the windows. And her design is very, it looks expensive. Let me just say that. You can tell she does not have no IKEA interior designer up in here, and I don't know if she designed it herself, but whoever did exceptionally well. It's a very luxurious interior design. So let's keep looking.
Whole sitting area, living room.
When Santa comes, he puts the presents
right here.
He
And
put
we
the presents
tree
all right
where
here.
the light is.
and then the tree
So
was
stockings
right
here. We actually built this fireplace for stockings. I spend a lot of time on Pinterest. I have many Pinterest boards, and
just to mention the fireplace, because she said they added the fireplace, and that marble is the only thing that looks trendy to what everyone is doing in the LA interior design, architectural design, and design of homes. Everyone's doing white and gray and marble. So I love that it's just counter, like you have warmth everywhere with the curtains, the walls, the floors, everywhere, and then this marble, super modern touch just dabbled in there.
I really wanted there to be like an old world kind of French vibe mixed with like a modern French apartment. And if you just like slam that together, what would you get? We definitely still have slip covers. There's a chic way to do slip covers, and Clements has figured out how to do that, because you never know with 3 kids. Right, girls?
Yep. Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
time that I spilled all those little beads.
Oh, I remember.
Love that she has the slip covers. Just because you have kids and you guys have kids playing around and stuff doesn't mean you have to compromise a design aspect. I had no idea until they focused the shot onto the couch. I was like, those are slip covers, and it's not until you actually stare at them that you can even tell. The color, it's just playing against the green plant, the purple, it's cool on cool with a warm room. Now that she said it's a French inspired space, you can see it, and I appreciate it.
Remember when you spilled all those little beads? The only thing we took from the other house was our family, and not just the family that you see here, but the family on our wall. Come check it out. My husband's African American and white, and I'm Mexican and white. So this wall is just a combination of grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, great aunties and uncles and cousins. We just think that it's important for our kids to see themselves and see where they came from. That's your Alma?
Alma is a baby. And this is Papa when he was growing up.
Yep.
Who is those two?
I don't know, it's your dad's family.
So looking at this hallway art piece, a collage of photos, she took a very, very, very long, plain, boring wall, and she used it to appreciate her family, her husband's family, and just made sure every single photo was black and white, because I'm sure some of them were color, but just, man, she's very good at designing, because it's just, you get to appreciate family. It's an artistic piece. It makes use of the space, and I love it. You can't lose.
When we moved in, there was lots of crown molding and molding around all of the doorways. And we basically just streamlined everything and pulled all of that out, which gave us a lot more height in the rooms. And this used to be a giant fireplace. But for us, the best part of the house is the view in the yard and being able to watch the kids play. So we just opened it right up. And then we got a big, giant, cozy couch. We pretty much live on this couch all weekend and stay in our pajamas.
Yeah, we sometimes sleep on the couch.
I've been dreaming about this kitchen probably my whole life because I do love to cook. And so I've spent a lot of time on Pinterest and a lot of Art Digest pins that I've done.
Look at those floors. They're beautiful. They're light
just
oak
putting together
wood.
my dream of what would be the kitchen, and this is it.
My favorite part is when you get to actually eat the food.
When you get to actually eat the food.
Yeah.
The breakfast nook is another one of my childhood fantasies, to be able to have a breakfast nook. It's really a breakfast, lunch, and dinner nook because we eat here all the time.
This is some of the candy that we got from Christmas in our stockings. And look, some marshmallows.
Do you guys ask, or do you just
If
get
you
into
notice,
it?
like,
No,
the whole space is very neutral, almost a little bohemian, but she still has pops of color. The chairs have purple, the door had green, the other sofa had purple, the flower arrangements is pink, so she has pops of color. Even the fruit bowls with the green lemons and yellow limes are showing pops of color, but it's still muted to where it all feels very natural and they still tie together. So you want to make sure everything kind of just flows to the eye, and when you look far away, like nothing just like draws to it, unless that's the goal, to have one focal point of something. But for the most part, you want everything to be flowy.
So good.
That we got from...
And you already know I'm
go outside.
obsessed
This
with that
is
gold faucet in
Probably
the
the best
kitchen.
part of the house, don't you think, girls?
Yeah, no. My favorite part
I
is my
love seeing you
room.
guys play in the yard. This was not here when we bought the house, and I always wanted to have like an indoor-outdoor vibe, and also outdoor dining is so nice in the summer. It's nice for barbecues, and we spend so much time with family and friends on the weekends. This table is really cool because it can
So the sliding
expand,
doors
and
that
it's
go
super-
all the way into the wall, so where there's absolutely no door and it's just open. Every new home is doing it. Every remodel is doing that. It's just the new thing to have a shared indoor-outdoor space. So if you're thinking of putting in a sliding door, but you have the budget to do something where it slides in and just the doors disappear, that's the new thing to do.
Modern, and the combination of like this really modern, cool piece with like old vintage French chairs, and they're like mismatched, which is my vibe. Again, because I like old things and I like nostalgic things. The place that actually came from one of
All
our
you
best
see
friends.
is green. Her backyard is so green. And I love that you still have a view, but it's it feels very private. That's the key to having a backyard. Even if you don't have, you know, $10 million to have a yard like this, you can have something very, very private, and everyone wants to, if you're thinking of selling or buying, everyone wants like a private oasis where you feel like no one else is there, no one else exists, it's just you and your little nook and your nest. And putting tall plants and green trees everywhere, it makes you feel, it looks, I can't believe she's in LA. Like, we don't have this much green to appreciate.
And they had it for their kids for like 10 years, and they said that their kids grew out of it, and if we wanted it, and I was like, oh, that would be so sweet to have little Hazy on the same swing set as my friend's kids. I love a hand-me-down. Oh, do you want to run? Good job. He's just learning to walk. Good job. And
but aside from everything feeling cozy and family style, if you notice the swimming pool is very square. So the more straight lines you have, the more modern and new it's going to feel with today's trends and styles. So more straight lines, newer. I mean, this whole place is just vintage, but you can see it's all brand new. It has a new style. It doesn't feel like you're going into your great-great-grandma's house that she hasn't touched in years.
So this is our dining room. It's nice because we have this big wooden table. We like to have big family dinners. And we have these sideboards I got. They're vintage, and then we just like painted them. People can serve themselves buffet style. These chairs are cool. They fold up like that, so you can store them. And then if you want to switch out the slip covers, you could always do that.
And it's easy to put back on.
And it is easy to put back on.
This is another. That dining area looked more like an art piece, like a museum dining room. You can see how it's vintage, but it looks very artistic.
This was another thing that I probably overpinned on Pinterest, was getting a dope laundry room. We're always doing laundry. So that's what happens when you have 3 kids. So although it's totally functional in here, it's still pretty. As you can see, I make cleaning products, and so it's nice because they're always available and easy to get to. I'm big on organization. It's like a simple basket for kids' laundry, just putting sweet little tags. That like little touch just kind of elevates it.
2 washers.
Love her laundry room. It's very clean. She has, I think, 4 washers and dryers total. And her baskets to organize are very bohemian. I can appreciate a laundry room this big. Some people have bedrooms this big.
So this is Havy's room. Haven, do you want to give him a tour?
I'm Haven, and this is my room.
What's your favorite part about your room?
Jumping on the bed?
No, I never jump on my bed.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I jumped on my old bed.
If you look closely to her rug, it still has that bohemian touch to it. It's still light washed like the floors that are throughout the house, but it makes a bedroom feel more cozy when you do have a rug, and hers looks like it's all the way to each corner of the room, but you can just have a throw rug, and I think she has a rug on top of that rug, or if that's the carpet in the bedrooms and all of the rooms. I'm excited to see, because I've never seen a house with this type of carpet in the entire bedrooms. So let's see what they have.
It's true.
This is my room. I really like it because I get privacy in it. Not all the time. So this is my bed. I have to make it.
Looks like we have that bohemian carpet in room number 2.
This is my fairy wall. When we were still building the house and we were starting to build my room,
so you can tell Jessica kind of helped because there's gold furniture pieces. I saw some gold picture frames in the first bedroom. It's the trends, guys. You can't escape the gold. Sorry.
This is a balcony. And I sometimes sit out here and read when I'm with my friends. This is a swing that I swing out on here, and it's really fun to swing on.
Hayes, do you want to show him your room? Let's go to your room. This is Hazy's room. Do you want to show them all of your stuff over here? These are your friends, your rocking sheep friends, and they have cool hair. Is that some of your toys? What I love about having cubbies and having things that are accessible is kind of like freedom and his play. And I learned that with the girls. They just learn so much more quickly when they feel safe and like they can kind of do things at their own will. But
this is a toddler's bedroom, and the organization throughout the home overall is organized. Like, this is the tidiest home with more than one kid I've ever seen, and it's perfectly designed. I love her house.
One thing that I learned about, I think, after having 3 kids is the changing table can get a little stinky. And it also isn't the cutest thing in the world, so I put it in the bathroom. So now we are going into the master bedroom. My husband was really into having a TV in our bedroom. I was really not down with that. Our compromise was I found
the master bedroom would not be a very luxurious master bedroom if it didn't have a little lounge area in front of the bed.
An easel that you can put a TV on, and we can move it out of the bedroom. And it's really not supposed to be here except for when I'm traveling, but somehow he's managed to keep it here for a couple months. I think because we have such stressful and chaotic lives. My husband is an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm also an actress. We have 3 kids. I think the more kind of like neutral colors that are from nature, you'll see that a lot throughout the house. It just allows us to just kind of settle into home and to be present with each other. This room had a giant fireplace right here, and we removed the fireplace so that we can just see the mountains. It's just such a pretty view.
And you can still see the backyard.
I'm really glad she took out, in the living room, I think she said she took out the fireplace with the sliding doors, and then she took out the fireplace in her master bedroom, which could have been connecting, so it might be, her room might be above that same one living space. But I'm glad they took it out, just because, again, the more windows you have, the more light going in, it just creates this warmth to your home. I think, and especially in LA, we don't really get winter, we don't really get cold, so having a fireplace is more like for fun. And I mean, I know so many people that have fireplaces that never use them, so it doesn't really add value to have them. But a lot of people think it's just this weird thing for fireplaces. So in this instance, I think it was way better to remove it and have all of this light and just these French doors open up to this specific view, because fireplaces are one thing, but views are on another level.
Yeah, it's super chill and quiet. I don't get a lot of quiet moments, but when I do, this is definitely the space where I like to chill out.
You definitely don't get quiet moments from us because
I just want to pause the video and just look at the view for like 30 minutes. That's how pretty it is. I want it.
I mean, you know, it's just being mom. Okay, so here's the master bathroom. We spent a lot of time in here. The girls like to take showers with me. My husband always complained that the reason why he didn't like taking showers was because he said I stole all the water. So now he has his side, I have my side. No more stealing water. And then
this is not a bathroom. This is
bathtub. So
a bedroom with shower heads. This bathroom is huge, and again, love all the gold accents in the fixtures, and I love it. I can't.
Bye, AD. Thank you for coming. I gotta go make dinner, so you gotta get out of here. Get out!
Most people steer away from dark paint, but it just works. Like with the green, the gray, it just works. And I want to see more, even though we just saw the whole house. That's it for today's Realtor Reacts to video. Give this video a thumbs up so I know you liked it. Comment what you want to see next and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Today's neighbor shout out goes to Raising JTC. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.